What's up, guys? It's Mike D coming at you, episode 4 of Majestic Mondays. I'm so excited to bring today's episode to you because today is all about falling in love with your goals. We got clear, we made a decision, we know that we're not settling anymore, we know all that stuff, and now it's time to fall in love with what we created. And it's such an amazing process. It's such a thing that really is transcendent. It helps you take yourself and your life to the next level, honestly, guys. So I'm so excited to bring this with you today. It's going to be a shorter video. It's not a long one today, so I hope you guys can tune into this one and really get the message and go out on your way and make it happen. So fall in love with your goals. It sounds kind of silly, off the bat, but it's not. And it's not, because when you gain that kind of clarity, when you gain that kind of intimacy or connection to your goals, your skin in the game, or your leverage in the game is a lot heavier than it would be if you didn't have that kind of a mentality with your goals and got clear with your goals and really held yourself accountable to those goals. Because I know, each and every one of you guys out there has somebody that loves you, and that's a special relationship that you have with them, that they can only bring to the table with themselves and you. So what I want you to do, guys, is bring your best version of yourself to the table here when we're talking about your goals. And when you treat somebody, when you're in love with somebody, you treat somebody that you love so amazingly, so deep, and you would do anything for them. You would take care of them. You would make sure that they get to where they want to go. So I want you guys to get to where you want to go. I want you guys to be able to understand that and understand where you're going. Because to really fall in love with your dreams on another level, guys, you have to go to the outcome. You have to go to the finish line already and look back. You guys need to really just encapsulate and take a mental photo of that image in your mind of where you're going to be in the future, and look 360 around you. That's the beauty of doing this exercise, is that you can see it from every which angle, which will help give you clarity moving forward. But we need to go there. We need to make the commitment to fall in love with our goals, because if we don't commit to it, how are we going to love it? So we have to commit to it, and that means holding ourselves accountable. And if it doesn't work out, to give ourselves the kick in the rear end to go out there and get it done. So I want this to be a balance, and you'll hear this throughout my work moving forward, is it's a balance of kicking yourself in the rear end, and it's also a balance of giving yourself that pat on the back when it's well deserved or needed. So you guys are going to need that coming up into this journey that we're on right now, and it's a fun one, guys. There's nothing better than falling in love. I mean, and this is the life that you were meant to live. It's the life that God gave you to be able to take yourself to the next level. So this is the time to step up and step in to the life that you always were meant to have. And to do that, like I said, you have to get close, you have to commit, you have to put the skin in the game, and you got to make it happen. How do you make it happen? A lot of us, we get stuck here at this point where we're like, well, I'm excited, I got the vision, I got this, I got that, but how do I do it? And this is where most of us get kind of sidetracked or delayed or whatever you want to call it. But I'm being honest with you guys, it's BS. It really is a distraction. Because what I want you to do is, like I said, you take that 360-degree image that you created, that mental picture with your dreams and with the life that you've always meant to have and to live. You do that, and like I said, you get so connected to it. I want you to look around, all around you, and look what you got. Look what you have in that moment. What are you wearing? How do you feel? How are you breathing? How are you speaking? How does the food that you're eating taste? I know that sounds silly again, guys, but we need to get so on the micro level and so connected to this life and lifestyle that we want to have, that we need to see it so clearly now. And when you see it so clearly now, how does that work, guys? An example that I'll give that each and every one of you guys will understand is, if we're going somewhere that we've never been before, what do? We all have smartphones, or most of us do nowadays. Most smartphones have an app on it that is a map application or a GPS. And it helps us get to where we are going. We type in the address, and we don't know necessarily before we type in the address how we're going to do it, what step leads to this step to get to the outcome or the destination, but it's given to us. And it's given to us because we are on the right platform, using the right tool for the right job. So if we're trying to focus on all these insignificant items that aren't really important to our lives, we're going to get our water's muddied, and it's going to be so unclear about what our next step is. So I'm asking you guys, don't tread heavy, okay? Don't muddy up the waters. Get connected, and when the water is still and when the water is clear, your next step will be there. So really, in conclusion, guys, we talked about falling in love with your goals. So what I need you to do before we even do that, step one, right now, you guys do it with me right here, right now. Step one, get out of our heads. Do this with me, guys. Seriously, put your finger out, put it on your head and say, I'm getting out of my head and I'm getting into my heart. One more time. I'm getting out of my head and into my heart. I want you to do that another 5 times after this video is over. And I want you to look at yourself in the mirror while you do it. Oh, I don't like to do that, or I don't like affirmations. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror. Well, how bad do you want your dreams? Are you willing to put all that crap aside to look at yourself in the mirror and do it? How bad do you want it? Come on. It's not like I'm asking you for much. And it's for you. So get out there, get off this video in a second, and go do it. Because we all know it's about action. We can think and have that picture in our mind all we want, but if we don't put it into action, it means 0. So guys, take action, take decisive action, take immediate action. It is crucial. So I give you this amazing message today, one that I'm telling you, you're going to use for the rest of your life. It's one that is going to help you excel to levels you never thought were possible. So I thank you so much again for tuning in, guys. I'm Mike D. This was Majestic Mondays, and I want to leave you with the challenge I love to leave you with every single time. And I challenge you to live to be alive and live it to thrive. I'm Mike D, and I'm out.